The Browns and the Saints in the Superdome on Sunday, Mary Kay, and we are going to preview the game. We'll have our predictions for you at the very end. But first, let's talk about three keys to this game. And let's be honest, it starts with Drew Brees, the future Hall of Famer, likely a first ballot Hall of Famer, one of the best quarterbacks we've ever seen play the game. And the Browns have to figure out how to slow him down on Sunday.
Well, every time you ask a guy about Drew Brees, they always talk about his intelligence, his ability to step up at the line, get the ball out of his hand as quickly as possible and go to the right place with it. He's one of the best at this. He can diagnose a defense. It's very hard to throw him off in any way, shape, or form. Huge challenge for these guys on Sunday.
Yeah, and that's the thing. His ability to get up to the line, figure out what to do before the play, and then after the play, that quick release. Myles Garrett, who did get a sack in under 2 seconds last week, he's going to have to do a lot more of that this week. Now, he's also got some weapons. Michael Thomas, the former Ohio State receiver. Alvin Kamara, the do-everything running back, who's a great receiver as well. Ted Ginn, who can get down the field. We know how fast he is if he's healthy. This is a guy that is not only a great quarterback, but he's got some real weapons.
He really does. And the evidence of that is they lost 48-40 last week. So they scored 40 points in a loss. And this could turn into a little bit of a shootout, or it could also be a lopsided game if the Browns don't get rolling early on themselves. But absolutely, Michael Thomas versus Denzel Ward. Big matchup in this game. Denzel Ward, 2 picks in his debut. Really looking forward to going against his former OSU teammate. And then all these guys are really eager to see what they can do on Alvin Kamara. They gave up 135 yards to James Conner last week. Alvin Kamara is a better running back and also a better receiver out of the backfield.
Yeah, and Jabril Peppers could be very important maybe in that role if he moves up and plays a little linebacker. Now, for the Browns, you mentioned it, it took 48 points to beat the Saints a week ago. So this offense, look, I don't think they're going to score 48 points, but they've got to get things figured out. It starts with Tyrod Taylor having a bounce back.
He really has to. He's got to be able to find his guys, but also I think they have to put him in positions to be successful. And I think a major way of doing that is to get going with more of the short passing game. Let Tyrod get the ball into the hands of his playmakers, the Duke Johnsons, the Jarvis Landrys, the Josh Gordons. Quick passes, slants, things like that, and get them rolling.
All right, so let's get to the picks. My pick this week, I'm going to say the Browns come back for that Thursday night game at 0-1-1. They're going to lose this one 35-24.
Wow, that's a lot of points. Yeah, I don't think the Browns are going to win this game either. I think the Saints have too much to prove in the Superdome. They don't want to go 0-2. They don't want to lose to this team that hasn't won since 2016. And so I'm also going to pick a Saints victory. Right now I'm thinking maybe 28-20. I reserve the right to change the score, but that's it.
All right, so we'll have all of our predictions up over the weekend along with this video. And then, of course, we'll have full coverage of the game on Sunday at cleveland.com/Browns.